Same with all these string things. Some of them are panned, I don't really know why. Didn't really notice that while working actually. Okay, so everything is good to go. All panning is centered, all EQ is turned off, and there are no uh, inserted effects that should not be there. So now it sounds like this. It should be pretty similar, I think. Yeah, okay. So we're actually ready. Another thing we need to make sure is that nothing is clipping. Like nothing goes into red from any of the instruments at this point. But if it did, it would show up. Let me just try the climax. Yeah, none of the tracks are going into red, which is good. Yeah, seems to be alright. Some of them might be a little bit close, but we will address those things in the mixing stage here. I think everything is ready to export actually. So here in Cubase we have this really nice function called batch export, I think. And what you need to do is to make sure you don't have stereo output selected. You need to choose channel batch export and manually choose all the tracks you want to export. In this case, let me see if all the tracks in the entire project is going to be here, even the ones we don't use. So for now, I've been choosing to not display any of the tracks that don't have any information on them, that's not been recording anything with. So I'm going to choose the tracks here in this view to make sure I only get the tracks that actually have any information on them and not an additional, I think actually 80 or 90 tracks. Because you can see here, it's displaying 110 out of 195 tracks now. So I only want to get 110 tracks to work with, not almost 200. So let's see, we have the HW legato 2. Next we have the flute runs. And there's one, should be one here too, yeah. We have the legato and the staccato oboe, the legato and staccato clarinet. Then we're heading to the violin, which is okay. This one. Then we have the violas, Hollywood strings, and cinematic strings. We have the same with the cellos. And on the basses, and we have the arc ensembles. We have this one. Yeah, that's it pretty much. Let's head to the brass. We have the trumpet staccato and the trumpet sustain. On the horn, we have the HB legato, mark legato 2, mark short, not the long, I think. Nope. Legato, not the sustains. Where's the legato 2? Mark 1. Right, yeah. Legato, we have the Arc 9. Next should be the horns, Symphobia. Then we're heading to the low brass, which is these ones. Come on. Nope. And there. Next we have the choirs. Arc female, legato. Yeah, that's it for the choirs. Next to the drums. These ones, the brush, the mullet, the crescendos, and stick, arc percussion, arc hits. But all of these ones. I don't think these ones. I don't think, no, they're not displayed. Downer, saw that one. Yeah, well, we have hits and rises as well. Might as well just take them. Downer, yeah. We have the drum with tambourine. We have the bamboo jingle, the sitar. Copy of pluck softer. No, that's not a one. Synth bass we have. Next we have the piano. Ooh, yeah. We have the hats though. Here we have the piano and piano 2. Guys pad. We have the guitar, strum pad, sub hit, guitar pluck, bass pad, softer pluck, hang drum, pluck guitar, yeah, and harp. Now I think we should have everything selected, and what we want to do next is to give it a name. So in my case, it's going to be Evenant course sample track stems or something like that. And I don't want it to be MP3. I'm going to work with WAV files. 4824. And the final thing we need to do is to choose the location for this. And let's just call it just cinematic music, and here. Yeah, just chorus example track stems. In this folder, save. And it's going to be WAV files, 4824. In the right place. Let me just look at the naming. Yeah, it starts with a counter, so I'm sure it gets in the right order when I import them again. So it's not sorted by names, for example. It's going to look like this. I think that's going to be easy to work with. Now, when everything is done, I think all is good to export. We simply hit export, and it's going to export individual tracks for all these tracks, and not the group channels. So all the effects on the group channels is not going to be applied to these tracks at all. So it's going to be without reverb, it's going to be without any compression or EQ that I've been just slapping on while composing. So we're literally going to start completely from scratch. So we're just going to wait for this to finish, and then we will have a look at what the next steps are going to be.